before 6 a.m. every day. For much of my life, this was the one habit that I couldn't get to stick. But recently, in the past year, I figured it out. When I started waking up early, I found that I could get more done by 11 a.m. than I normally did in an entire day. I got more done, I was less stressed, and by 5 p.m. I could either relax or spend time with the people I cared about. Now, if you're somebody who's following a 9 to 5 route, then you might be able to use your mornings to focus on your passions, to start writing or build that business from the ground up. There's a lot that you can do in the morning, but it really starts with figuring out how the hell to wake up early. These are some of the things that I've found helped me rise before 6 a.m. In order to commit to this new change, you need to understand why you want to make the change in the first place. When you focus on the benefits that you'll receive, it's going to be much easier to make this habit stick. It all starts the night before. I used to get so frustrated because the night before, I would be motivated, I would be inspired, I would be looking forward to waking up early the next day and changing my life. But then what happens? I wake up in the morning, 7 a.m., 6 a.m., and I am tired as shit, and I hit that snooze button, and I hit it over and over again, and I don't wake up early. What happened? I didn't put together a plan for my next day. I was motivated to wake up early, but I didn't have that why clarified. I needed to figure out a to-do list that gave me step 1, 2, and 3. And I'm not talking about brushing your teeth or showering. I'm talking about, why am I waking up early? Is it because I want to write a book? Okay, great. And figuring out that why is going to help to motivate you in the morning, not just the night before. So before I go to bed, I'll either create a new list or review a list I've already made. It'll include up to 3 of the most important things that I want to get done the next day. Before you ever have a chance of getting out of bed early, you need to have a purpose first. Find something that drives you. A simple step that will really help is to put your phone or alarm clock on the other side of the room so you have no choice but to get out of bed. It's one of the oldest tricks in the book. Take it a step further by putting a glass of water next to your phone. Right when you turn off the alarm, drink the entire glass of water. This usually wakes me up and further prevents me from slipping back into bed. Now, this next step is really important, and it really got me to not only wake up early that next morning, but to continue to wake up in the long run and to build a habit. The idea is that you need to wake up at the same exact time every morning, but only go to bed when you're tired. Maybe I didn't get to bed until 11 p.m. or 12 a.m., I'm going to have maybe 5-6 hours of sleep, and that's not going to be good for the short term. But that next night, I'm going to be so tired by 9 p.m. that I'm going to fall asleep much quicker. I'm going to get a more full night's sleep, and I'll start to build that habit of waking up at 5 or 6 a.m. And eventually what happens is you start to wire your brain to wake up at that time, and you'll start to wake up even minutes before your alarm clock goes off. Anybody who has an early morning routine will know this, that waking up early gets easier the more you do it. Most people need 8 hours of sleep a night to function at 100%, but the benefits go beyond alertness. It reduces stress, helps your body repair itself, and can even improve memory function. And you can do some additional things that really make sure that you're having a great night's sleep. Close the blinds, use earplugs, use an eye mask. All these steps will help to make sure you get a full night's sleep and wake up well rested. The last piece of advice that I'll offer you is to keep it simple and attack this one habit by itself. Don't try to take on 12 habits at the same exact time. Think about the long run. If you're able to develop this one habit this month and a new habit next month and so on for an entire year, that's 12 new habits that you've developed and brought into your life. Now, if you look in the long term, look back on all those habits over 20 years. You're going to look at a completely different person than if you hadn't taken it